What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Gore here, and we are live once again. The mic is on, and we're having a good time. What's everybody doing out there in Facebook and YouTube world? If you guys are just now tuning in, of course, we just barely started the live, and you're not already following KastKing on Facebook or YouTube, do me a favor. Smack that like button, subscribe, turn that notification on. That way, anytime we go live, whether it's myself, Jose, Nikki, or Ryan Riggs, or Hunter, or any of those guys, make sure you guys are subscribed. And I tell you what, guys, you guys need to jump over to TikTok. If you guys aren't big TikTokers, maybe jump over to TikTok and check out the TikTok shop. And I know Hunter has been doing a crazy job over there, playing around and having a good time on the TikTok shop, doing lives and getting some more of the KastKing goodies out there to the masses. So that's kind of cool. Check us out, KastKing USA on TikTok. Have our own little TikTok shop over there, so check it out, guys. It's always a good time. But let's get to it. Let's have a good time here, guys. I do have a new little feature here that I'm trying out in beta testing where your guys' comments are running through live. And now you guys are going to be able to see Facebook and YouTube comments in real time, which is kind of cool because when I do StreamYard, I can see all the YouTube comments, and the YouTubers can see their comments only in the comment section. Facebookers, well, they're separate. They don't get to see, but now we can have people on Facebook and on YouTube interacting. So all I can say is play nice, behave and play nice. If you guys are posting nasty things, unwanted things, awful things, hateful things that just aren't good in the comment section, it's going to be a quick way to get kicked and banned, especially being the fact that I've got them publicly on the front. So now everyone can see me win. That's right, Robert Green. Everybody can see you win. That is absolutely true. Plus, it's also another cool way for just other feed comments to get up on the feed and people to see things. So if you have a question or an idea or things like that and you're on Facebook and you put it out there, maybe some Facebook people don't have that answer for you or it gets missed or whatnot. But maybe if somebody from YouTube was able to see your Facebook comment or vice versa, it can get out there better. So I think it's kind of a cool feature as long as we behave ourselves and play nice. So that's kind of some of the I got a porch bomb from Nikki today. That's pretty cool. I like the way you worded that. So yeah, Milton, you didn't miss much, not much at all. So, alrighty, guys. So we're going to get kicking. We're going to get talking. We're going to have ourselves a good time. Do me a favor. Has any of you guys taken advantage of any of the sales happening in the spring family fishing fun sale on the website? It's pretty awesome little setup going there. I think you guys could definitely take advantage of some of the different deals going on. If you guys have taken advantage of some of those deals from last week's show, whether you viewed it from my show, Nikki's, something you saw on Jose, let me know, and we'll get up there and see what's going on. Let me know what you bought. Did you guys buy a rod, a reel, a bag? Let me know what you guys think. What's going on, hey, Adam Robinson? But real quick, let me jump over here and see who is in the house tonight. We got Jennifer Lude in the house. What's going on, Jennifer? Glad to see you. Glad to have you in the house. Melissa Justice, nothing yet. Just in time. She must be talking to Milton Thompson there. Van Hendrick says, what's up, y'all? Brandon Johnson, glad to have you. Ooh, let me unhighlight those. Who else we got in the house? We got Freddie Delgado as usual. Bent on the bank. Hello, hello. Don't get too bent unless it's your rod, your fishing rod, that is. High and Muddy Fishing in the house. We got who else we got up in the heezy? Gary as usual. Van Hendrickson. Doug, glad to have you in the house. What's up? What a weekend of fishing. I had this past weekend in my KastKing game. Oh, nice. Yes. Oh, yes, true. There's been some crazy tornadoes happening out there on the east and Midwest, guys. Hopefully you guys are safe and protected. Keep you in your prayers anytime things get a little ugly. Hello, Texas. Robert Barnes, how you doing? Steve Yeckel in the house talking to the KastKing family. All right, guys, let's get to kicking and have ourselves a real good time. So, all right, now, guys, if there's anybody that wants to go live with me too, let me know in the comment section. Should I go live and post it in the comments? So All right, I need some releases. I need some new releases to drop. I like them new goodies soon. Q2 is coming up, and of course, we released a bunch of stuff for Q1. Q2 is right around the corner, going into that summer. We need a Skeet Reese icon tackle bag to match his reels. Very possible, very possible. Do I see that happening on the KastKing side? Not really. Why? Because he positioned himself with the reels in KastKing. But as you can see, Mr. Skeet Reese here is transitioning into retiring from full-time fishing and really marketing his own brand. He's still going to have the KastKing icon series of reels, but he's got his rods, and I'm sure apparel and things to that nature may come. But you never know. You might see a Skeet Reese bag in the future from KastKing. You never know. But I would bet we would see it more over on Skeet's page. So always keep an eye out for stuff like that. But Skeet's always got some great stuff out there. It could happen. It really could. All right, guys. So big sale, making room for new releases, hopefully. Yes, definitely. Yeah, we're always trying to do that for sure. All right, let me share. I'll be back. Oh, yes, absolutely. Great. Thank you, Milton. That's definitely something to mention. Guys, do me a favor. Share this to your page, especially you Facebookers out there. Jump over and share it to all your favorite fishing groups from KastKing USA. If you're in Arizona, throw it on Easy Anglers. If you're back east and you got some big Facebook groups, share it on there. Definitely get that love up there. So, all right, guys, let's talk about. Okay, thanks for the answer, EJ. Not a problem. Not a problem. All right, guys, let's get into it. Let's talk about some things that we're seeing on the website, and I'm going to talk about. Let me just share this page real quick. Share the screen. Share the screen. We're going to go to right here. Bam! Huda! That is the Family Fun Fishing Sale. All right. Now, one thing we're talking about combos. Okay, guys? Let me know what your favorite combo is of all time in the comment section. Please, YouTube, Facebook, pop it off. Throw me your favorite combo of all time. Not necessarily one you pieced together. You can if you want to. So like say, for sake of argument, I have some pieced together combos right here. And they'll come into play in the conversation here in a few minutes. But yeah, a Sage with a Skeet Reese icon reel. Okay. That's a good combination to make. But when I say combos, and you can write that in your comment section if you want. But when I'm talking about combos, I'm talking about things that come together. So kind of like in Family Fishing Fun, we'll go ahead and get into it. We'll scroll down and look at right here. Here are some great combos. Like you've got the Royal Legend Pro spinning combo, one of the best selling combos of all time. We've seen that firsthand. Like, okay, let's get into that. Let's talk about that. So we're going to jump in. We're going to look at it. Is it not sharing? Right here. Boom. All right. So we clicked on it. We're sharing it. Now let's take a look. Okay, check this out. I don't know if you guys can see, but you have 7. Let me make sure. I think it's 7, if not 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 7 different combinations in the spinning system. Okay. So when it comes into your spinning system of the Royal Legend Pro, there are 7 different options in that combination, right? Now, it's a great combo. You've got such a fantastic, the color I think really makes a big deal here, right? I love my Sharky 3. Okay, that's great. All right, let's see. We're getting some combos getting posted. So Doug's talking about MG12 on a Speed Demon Pro jerkbait rod. Oh my God, that is a phenomenal combination right there. But you're closing in on $500 after tax, right? So that's a kind of a kick in the britches there. I would say it's solid 400, right, with taxes. My son, Royal Legend Pro, has a combo. Doug, you got an old school one right there. The Sharky 3 combo, not made anymore. It was great. It's such a good one right there. What else do we got right here? The Spin Finesse Zephyr on AliExpress. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. All right, not too shabby. We're getting some combos mentioned in there. Guys, let me know what other combos you guys have for sure. Deadbolt with a Spirali. Yes, those are some great combos. Now, quite a few of those are pieced together. But one thing that we're seeing is really awesome, happening big time in this system here, and we're talking about the Speed Demon or the Royal Legend Pro, for instance. When you click this drop-down tab, and it doesn't show on your guys' page. I'm not sure exactly why it doesn't show, but when I click my drop-down tab, we have 7 combos, right? You have a 7.6 medium heavy in the spinning, You have a 7.6 in a 4,000 medium heavy. The first one was a 3,000. Then you have a 6.2 to 1 gear ratio, 2,000 and a 610 medium light finesse spin, sold out, right? Then you get the 2000 series 6.4 to 1 fast light spin, sold out. Okay. Then you get into the 6.4 fast light spin with a 1000 series reel, sold out. All right. Okay. Starting to see a trend here, are we not? Then you get the 610 medium light finesse spin, sold out. Okay. And then you get this 7.2. Okay. For that 610 medium light finesse spin, 3000 series, sold out. Then you have the 7.2 medium drop shot, 3000 series, sold out. Now, granted, all of those combos are ranging from about $175 to $185. So about a $10 difference there. We have an IM7 blank, stainless steel guides, zirconium oxide rings. You know, you have a great reel that's boasting a fantastic drag system. It's just such a good system. Sealed drag on that drag system. You have the asymmetrical rotor. I mean, there's so many great options to really choose from and to mention on this one. 10+1 stainless steel ball bearings. You have that just a great frame. Now, it's a nylon infused graphite, right? You got the K series Fuji guides. I mean, this is just a great combination all the way around. But the problem is they're flying off the shelves and we can't hardly keep them in there. So when people see that purple and they get really drawn to it, they're like, oh my God, I got to go to it. And sometimes I wonder, is it the color? And you guys let me know in the comment section. Royal Legend Pro combo is a no-brainer. Absolutely. I agree with that. First combo from KastKing was the Sharky 3. Yep, that is. I want to say that was one of the first combos that we ever really put together. And it's just absolutely beautiful. Yes, Helen Jones, I agree. The Royal Legend Pro is such a great package by far all the way around. Now, what do you guys think is the main reason why these are selling out so fast? I think color definitely helps. It is fully loaded. It has all kinds of great options, but they're flying off the shelves like crazy. Why do you guys think that is? Do you think it's because of color? Do you think it's because of the fact that you can get basically some ultralight? You can get some great finesse options, some drop shot options. I noticed that the heavy and normal spinning options are out of stock, which is funny because that goes to show that there's not a lot of people doing any kind of heavy worming or power shotting or shaky heads to like some heavy duty shaky head with that. So right there. Yeah, I think we're all on the same boat. Color, but it's also a solid system. Agreed. Solid system is something I'm definitely looking for. Color and mechanism. Great. Okay. These are great. Great options. Another great combo was the Resolute. Very true. The Crexus and the Resolute combos that came out, especially for the Academy stores, they were launched for Academy. Those are great options. So those are definitely things that we can see. Fantastic. Now, we also see in the world of KastKing that combos that fly off the shelves are primarily spinning combos. Why do you guys believe that spinning reel combos fly off the shelves a lot more than baitcasters? To me, I pretty much already have the understanding of what's causing this. Why do you guys think that is? Because they work. Absolutely true. So I believe we're going to see in the comment section as it feeds through there, easier to use, 100% right there with you with dice and pips, easier to use. Yeah, more people in the public tend to be able to grab a spinning reel and be able to handle it and learn it a lot easier, right? Baitcasters can be very monotonous, very hard to figure out, and kind of hard to deal with. So a lot more often we're seeing these combos fly off the shelf in a spinning reel package. What do you guys in the comment section tend to look for in a spinning combo before you purchase? And it can't always just be color. Color obviously catches your eye, but what really sells it for you guys? What is the main thing that you guys look for in the comment section? Please, 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 I'm asking everybody to let me know in the comment section. And it might be surprising to you guys to what you see from other members, and you can see that's coming up on the feed too. What do you guys see? What do you look for other than just color? Color grabs your eyes. First thing that gets your attention. Oh, check that out. Let's look at that. What is this? What is it that makes you guys look for that rod and reel and eventually pull the trigger? What do you think it is? So we're seeing things like cost. Dice and Pip says cost. Price and functionality. Okay. All right. Yeah, definitely touching back for the spinning. It's definitely forgiveness, especially for newbies, for sure. Robert Burns price. Okay, nice. Yep, true. Size and price. Okay, all right. And then Steve Yeckel brings up another good point. Type of fishing that you're doing. That's definitely it. But here we go. Coming right back to it. Cast abilities is good. That's definitely for sure. But you know what? How do you know how great something casts? I mean, you have to look at it and okay, different bearing, more retrieval, heavier bail, the design functionality of the spool. Those are different things that can definitely come into play for castability. Color is nice, but it's not the main selling point. Okay, that's great. I only own 2 spinning setups that I only use. Okay, go for finesse. All right, bid on the bank. Let's see what you got here. Versatility, unless I'm buying it for something specific. A good 3,000 and a 7-foot to 6-foot spinning rod can be used on almost anything. Okay, so with that said, that's a lot. That leaves a lot of openings for you to pull a trigger on a spinning combo. Curious. The material, another good point. Lure weight and versatility. Nice. All right. I love the color. Paula, you definitely answered the questions that a lot of people, and I think it totally makes sense why people left and right go for the Royal Legend Pro combo. And again, in this light does nothing for that gorgeous purple. You get this out in the sun, that celestial paint scheme that we put on the Royal Legend Pro, combined with an IM7 blank, stainless steel guide, zirconium oxide rings, 10+1 stainless steel ball bearings, graphite reel seat, that shark skin kind of polymer style, golf style grip. I mean, it's just a fantastic combination. Okay. So yeah, color is definitely it. Longevity. We all know that these things are definitely coming into play. So now we're in the range of $175 to $185 price range in this spinning combo. Now, when you guys go, just food for thought. If you guys jump over to, let's jump over here, come back into it. Let's go here. Royal Legend Pro in the baitcaster. Let's share this screen. And I'm going to get into where I'm headed for this here in just a second. But your guys' information is fantastic. It definitely does a lot of great for us. Okay. But and of course, I'm going to let home base see all these comments. I want home base and those at back in our research and development in our marketing world look at some of these answers, because it's actually going to help us deliver what you guys are looking for when you're looking for a rod and reel. It's really neat. I mean, we always have kind of some of these thoughts in the back of our minds, but it really helps when we're making these decisions and stuff and what to go with. Color is always a big thing. And I can tell you right now, there is a combo being designed and being talked about, and color got discussed recently, and we used the Royal Legend Pro to definitely work on that. So maybe down the road, I'll touch more on that as that new combo develops. So we may not see this combo for a year. Okay. So don't get excited, guys, but there's always stuff being talked about and on the back burner. So color was definitely key, and the Royal Legend Pro and its paint scheme has a big influence on things like that. So keep it up, guys. Let us always know this kind of feedback. It helps us in developing and giving you guys what you want. So with that said, the Royal Legend Pro in spinning almost completely sold out except for heavier stuff. When we get into the Royal Legend Pro baitcaster combo, we actually have quite a bit of inventory still in stock, but not as much as we'd like to see. Obviously, that Royal Legend Pro, we can't keep it on the shelf. For instance, so like jig worm sold out, bladed jigs sold out, crankbait sold out, spinner bait sold out, Carolina bait gone, swim bait gone, jerk bait gone, heavy deep gone. But what's still available is in the right hand, which is crazy that all the left hand stuff sold out, which blows my mind. Well, we still have bladed jig right hand. We still have crankbait right hand. We still have spinnerbait right hand. Carolina rig, that is the go-to right there for so much good stuff. You can Texas rig and Carolina rig and the Carolina rig. Heavy swim bait, that's one still in stock in right hand, as well as jerkbait. So we do see a lot more fly off the shelves. How about interchangeable lenses for sunglasses? Very possible. Very possible. That is something you never know, because we are always designing sunglasses. So that's actually a good feature right there, Melissa Justice. So okay, Stormy, Just got back at home. At least I made it. You did make it. Glad to have you. We're talking combos, and we're talking what influences you guys to buy combos. Obviously, 15% off on this sale is great. And then, of course, anywhere between 170 to 180 for some of the combos that we're talking about. And the Royal Legend Pro is flying off the shelf, and we can't keep it. So, unfortunately, if you guys are looking to purchase a great combo and you were first looking at the Royal Legend Pro, well, dang it. It's almost completely out of stock. But don't let that stop you and deter you. I want to tell you guys, and I talked about it a little bit last week, but I want to show you another combo that I think it's a sleeper combo. It's blowing me away, and I can't believe that this combo is not selling to the degree of the Royal Legend Pro. And I know exactly, I honestly believe with my heart and soul, the reason why the Royal Legend Pro is selling like hotcakes, like bananas, it works. It works great. And with that kind of feedback that gets out there, you can't beat it, okay? You can't beat that. That kind of feedback of, hey, it's a pretty combo and it works fantastic. That will always help, okay? Now, going into the unfortunate, okay, I got to answer this one real quick. This is something right here that is happening. Are we going to get to see a restock in Speed Demon Pro rods? No. I hate to break the news to you. The Speed Demon Pro rod is meeting the end of its lifespan. But don't worry, the Asages are here, and we're always developing new rods. So just food for thought. That rod's been around for probably about 6 years now, and we are going to make room for a new lineup, okay? So we're phasing those out. There are still quite a bit of inventory on Amazon. So if you don't see the combo or the rod that you're looking for in the Speed Demon Pro on KastKing.com, definitely run over and check Amazon. Some good sales happening there on that Speed Demon Pro rod. I know it broke my heart to hear this, but don't worry. We're going to come out with something even better. Okay, so with that said, here's a combo right here that I cannot believe is not getting the praise. So remember we talked, those Royal Legend Pro combos were going right around that $175 to $180 price range, right? Yes, I am 7 blank. That is fantastic. And that's in your rod. Now, what's kind of blowing me away, though, is if you look, we have full inventory in 2000, 3000 series in ultralights, as well as in your medium heavy actions, okay? So now the Virus rods are not exactly listed okay, this one's drop shot, this one's jig worm. But if you actually stop and look at your actions and how they play, this is a little more versatile. Because I think at times when you list a rod, especially a combo, and you list it and saying, hey, this rod is for this, people get narrow-minded and they only use that Carolina rig rod for Carolina. Or they use that jig worm for only jig worm. When you start to understand and learn the actions, you can actually start to piece more important tools together and start to use those rods in a multiple different way. They are not technique specific only. That's just a guide to get novices and people just getting started a decent platform on how to learn your sizing, your actions, and things to that nature. So once you start to understand those actions, you can start to buy other combos and other rods that are actually going to do better for you, right? Okay. With that said, here's a sleeper combo with full inventory that if you guys are looking and you missed out on the Royal Legend Pros, but you still want a good combo, dude, let me tell you about this combo right here. I cannot tell you enough about it. That is fantastic, and I think you guys are missing out on. And that is, I don't want to lose them. It's the Ski Reese. Okay, brand new. The Virus rod has only been out since the Classic. When the Bassmaster Classic hit, which was in March, okay, that's when this rod really first came out, was the Virus, right? IM6, stainless steel guides, zirconium oxide rings. You have an aluminum reel seat that I think is beautiful. You have a hardened, a little bit stiffer EVA, which I think it's not uncomfortable. It's very nice. I actually really like the setup of it. You got the fighting butt with the embossed KastKing logo. You got, I don't know if I can get it on screen, but you have the Virus logo embossed in the handle, EVA, same thing on the butt. It is beautiful. Let's see if we can get that cross-woven carbon right there. This is a fantastic rod, okay? Absolutely beautiful. This rod is going to perform just as good as that Royal Legend Pro. Has the same two-piece spigot design as the Royal Legend Pro. Comes together very easily. lines up easily, and stows away perfect. But here, let me tell you where this combo can actually outshine, other than in the paint job, the Royal Legend Pro. This is a more subtle rod, obviously, not as flashy, not as get in your face. But let's stop and think about that. Let's say you have a Mega Jaws Elite reel, okay, in a baitcaster, or you have a Royal Legend Pro Glory, and you bought the rod, or something happens and you're interchanging. I know it comes as a combo, but let's just say you buy the rod itself, okay, and you want to swap reels around, whatever. With the Royal Legend Pro, you're kind of narrowed down to, say, maybe a white reel, a black reel, a purple reel. You know what I mean? You can't really get into some different reels without it starting to clash too much. Well, with the Virus, that really nice, beautiful, subtle styling, but yet exquisite in its own right, you can put whatever rod or reel combo you want on this rod. Here, as we have as a combo on the sale right now, the Skeet Reese Icon with the Virus spinning rod. This is killer. Like I said, you can get it in the ultralight and the 6.6. You can get it in a fast light 6.6 as well. So you got moderate fast, and then you have the light fast. Okay, that's going to be great for panfish, some of your different finesse style fishing. You can also get it in a medium fast. That medium fast action right there, that's your drop shot. That's going to kill for drop shot, even some shaky head. Get into your medium fast in a 7.6. Another drop shot rod. I prefer a 6.6 to a 7.6 rod in any size for a drop shot. I do like a long rod. It doesn't bother me. Kayak fishermen, that's where you like to get into that 6 foot, 6.6 in there. But 7 to 7.6, those are my favorite length rods on a bass boat or a pontoon. I fish primarily. So the long length of a rod does not bother me at all. I prefer a longer rod. So in a medium fast 7.6 or a medium fast 6.6, both are going to work great for drop shot. Okay, they're going to work fantastic, or shaky head. Then of course you have the medium heavy, and then different other options in there. Now, all still falling in that price range we're talking about, 175 to 180. So if you're sold out in the Royal Legend Pro, dude, check this out. You've got the IM6 stainless steel guides, zirconium ring, but here's where it gets a little bit more of a kicker. Both reels in the Royal Legend Pro have the TPE grips, okay? TPE, right here, TP grips. But instead of the graphite nylon infused frame, you now have an aluminum frame in the Skeet Reese Icon, okay? Same thing in the baitcaster. Both the Skeet Reese Icons in the spinning or the baitcaster are an aluminum frame. That is killer. So now you've just moved into rather more of a Pro Series reel with some of the features of the Royal Legend Pro to an Elite Series reel with an aluminum frame. What is an aluminum frame? How is that going to outperform the Royal Legend Pro in its graphite carbon or graphite nylon infused system? Zero flex, okay? When you start really cinching your reel down on a reel seat, if it's not aluminum, if you tighten your reel seat down a little too much, you can slightly get a little bit of a bind there, right? You can put it in a little bit of a pinch. That can put pressure on bearings. Or when you hook onto a big fish and you're really cranking in, you can actually feel the reel flex. And I'm not saying Royal Legend Pro does that. I'm just saying the design of any reel, whether it's KastKing, Abu, 13, any of those that are a non-aluminum frame, has the potential for that flex and that bind and put pressure on the gears and the bearing system, right? With an aluminum frame, you're not going to have that. You've got all that heavy cranking, winching power at your fingertips. It's not necessarily always needed, but I prefer it, okay? Now, the reason why I say it's not always needed, take into perspective, look at like Will Davis Jr., look at James Elam, for instance. Those guys right there are using like the Mega Jaws. They're using Royal Legend Pros. They're also using some Skeet Reese reels. Don't get me wrong. They are Alton Jones Jr. is using a full line of the Skeet Reese reels. You know what I mean? Like, and he's got a bunch of the Mega Jaws Elites and things like that. So yeah, definitely seeing great. These different elite anglers are using a multitude, but it's if you understand and how to use it, you'll be just fine. But if you want that security, knowing, dude, I've got the strength and durability of an aluminum frame on my spinning and my bait casting, the Virus combo with the Skeet Reese Icon reel is definitely something you guys are going to want to check out. You know what? I'm going to do you guys a favor, and I'm going to go ahead and post both of these combos in with the links. Copy, paste. We're going to put it right here in the comment section. Boom. Boom. Okay. So putting both of those combos right there in the comment section, guys. So if you guys are watching on Facebook or YouTube, dude, jump over to KastKing.com. Check out this combo. If your favorite Royal Legend Pro combo is still in stock, pull the trigger on that, Betty, because it ain't going to be for long. They are flying off the shelves. But, guys, I'm telling you, if you don't have a Skeet Reese icon on a Virus rod, you're missing out. If you absolutely loved the Royal Legend Pro baitcaster or the Royal Legend Pro spinning, granted the paint job is hard to beat. I get it. But if you're looking past that, we were talking price and durability and things like that were huge in the comment section just moments ago, what drives people to purchasing combos. Well, we're in the same price range, $175 to $180 for the Royal Legend Pro. Well, the Skeet Reese Icon Series Reels, which is in the elite class with that aluminum frame. It's got an amazing braking system, triple disc carbon fiber drags on both, TPE handles, aluminum handle for the spinning. I believe it's aluminum handle for or carbon fiber, the aluminum handle for the baitcaster. Those are some fantastic options, guys, to take advantage of. And you can get all of them are in stock. Right hand, left hand, spinning, baitcaster, they're all in stock right now in that same exact price range. So let's say you're walking in to purchase that combo in a brick and mortar and they're out of stock and you're like, dang it, I really wanted to get a good KastKing combo this, have it ready to go for the weekend. Dude, sometimes that's how you find that favorite new combo that you've never known. Well, I was going to get this one, but they're out of stock. So I went ahead and settled. But let me tell you, you are not settling at all. There is no settling. Okay, right here. Skeet Reese Reel's better than the Brent Chapman. Okay. Now, when you say the Brent Chapman, do you mean the Brent Chapman combos? Or are you talking about the Bassinator that Brent Chapman's been using on tour before that? Because if we're talking about the Brent Chapman combos and the Skeet Reese Reel on the Icon, I'm going to be honest with you. Yes, the Icon Skeet Reese Icon Reel is a better combo. Now, Brent uses the Bassinator primarily, the Speed Demon Pro, and on tour, that's what he's using on tour for the most part. Now, that Brent Chapman combo is a combo that he helped design for an affordable price for a lot of people getting into the market. So you have an IM6 blank with the Brent Chapman combo, but the reel is definitely not the Bassinator or Mega Jaws Elite or things like that. It's definitely put more in an affordable price range. Okay, so that's what they did is they took a lot of Brent Chapman influenced designs and put it into a certain price range. Well, that doesn't quite qualify. Don't worry. Brent's got some more stuff he's working out with KastKing that you're going to see down the road. So look forward to that. But this Skeet Reese Icon with that Virus rod package, that combo, yes, I'll be honest. Sorry for those of you out there. And I have all of them. I have them both. I actually was buying the Brent Chapman combos, paid full price from Walmart when they first came out of my test Walmart just because I had to have it. Put it away. It's on my shelf. I actually have fished with a couple other ones, but I probably have about 6 of those Brent Chapman combos. And they're great. They're fantastic. But dollar for dollar, this Skeet Reese on a Virus rod, Skeet Reese Icon, is a better package. And aluminum frame where that Brent Chapman combo is not. So the Royal Legend Pro, phenomenal, great, beautiful, gorgeous, stellar combination. But like we talked about, it's not always about color and appearances that make people purchase. It's quality, affordability. So in that same price range that people were instantly drawn to because of color, they look at it and go, okay, that Royal Legend Pro, not only is it beautiful, it's a sexy, attractive reel, but it's got some great features that are going to make me pull the trigger like crazy. Well, with the Skeet Reese Icon and the Virus, it's not as flashy, but there are definitely some things in there in that design that are going to outperform the Royal Legend Pro, and you're going to fall in that package. So am I paying $175 and $180 for paint job with some good quality features? Definitely. Am I now settling maybe I wanted that purple, but they're out of stock. And I hate to settle, and I don't like using that term, because once you pull the trigger on this Virus rod and Icon reel combo, you're going to realize you didn't settle. Very possibly you made an upsell purchase for the same price, and come to find out, dude, I always liked my Royal Legend Pro. I wanted to get a second one, or I wanted to get it in this action, but I went ahead because they were out and grabbed the Virus rod with the Skeet Reese reel on it, whether it's baitcaster or spinning. Wow. You're going to find out that, man, oh man, did I make one heck of a good choice. I cannot at all be upset about that. But I'm going to go ahead and post right here for those of you that maybe that Royal Legend Pro in that beautiful paint scheme is exactly what you're looking for, and we do have what you're after on the shelf. Well, yeah, absolutely. Take advantage. And when you do, click those links that I just posted in the comment section. Don't forget, when you do that, AJWKK is going to get you an extra 10%. Now, these combos, whether it's the Skeet Reese Icon or the Royal Legend Pro in the baitcaster, they are definitely going to be a great system to go with, okay? Right? That's a great combination to go with. But when you add that 10% on top of that 15, you're doing even better. Now, let's talk about combos again. Let's steer right back, okay? Let's stop sharing this and let's build a combo, and I'll show it to you right now. Now, I have access to all these different combos, right? I can get the Royal Legend Pros. I can get the Virus, Speed Demon Pros, Asages, all the top of the line stuff that KastKing has, or middle of the road, or even entry level, and love it. And they all have their own place, okay? But again, what did we talk about was the main reason why people went and purchased? Well, if I'm buying a Skeet Reese reel, why don't I just buy an Asage rod? Well, let's talk about that, okay? So let's do this. Let's go into and build ourselves a new combo and see just what it comes out to, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and let's do this together. It's kind of going to be fun, and we're going to see what this is going to cost us. Share screen, okay? All right, let's go with right here, share. Okay, so now we're in here. Let's go ahead and build a combo that I'll show you guys in just a second. We're going to scroll down, Skeet Reese Icon baitcaster. Let's just talk baitcasters for a moment. Right-handed, love it. Let's add it to cart. Boom, hey, we get ourselves some free tackle boxes, okay? So here, let me throw that one away. Sorry. All right, so right now, we've got $100 sitting in the hole right there, right? So now, let's go ahead and get a rod. And I'm going to tell you what, we got this one right here. Pretty sure this one right here is going to be, it is, I thought it was. This is a rod that I use all the time. It's a go-to every day. I mean, you've got some wear and tear on those grips. They're a little dirty from just boat rash. I've been using this combination right here for a little over a year. Yeah, about a little over a year. I think I bought this in, I want to say February of last year. So yeah, just a little over a year, right? About a year and 2 months, right? I've had this combo. Caught a lot. I'm talking a lot of fish on this combo, and I love it, right? So let's get a Sweet Caroline Asage rod and add it to the mix. And let's just see what that's going to cost us. Because with some of these, where are they? Asages. Where are they? Casting rods. And they're hiding from me. Sweet Caroline. Is it on the last page? I'm kind of shocked. No. Oh, I'm in sale. Let's see here. Let's get a rods. Okay. Where is this? Okay, I'm having a hard time finding it. Well, probably because I'm live and I'm paying attention to what's going on. Oh, right here, jumping out of my face. You guys are probably looking at it. It's like, it's right there. Click on it. Okay, so let's go to the Sweet Caroline. All right. So now let's add that to cart. Okay. Now, look at this, guys. There's still a discount going on, right? There is a sale happening, and we've got a discount applied. Let's go to checkout. Let's see what that discount is. I think it's probably some of my different things in here. Oh, I've got my system set up to find discount codes. Okay, let's get rid of. So $269, right? That's going to be what we saw, $269, right? is at the checkout. So this is a $269 combo. $269 combo on average. That right there is $100 more than the Royal Legend Pro versus the Virus combo right there with the Skeet Reese icon. So we're using the same reel, but now we're going into an IM9, right? Now, this is a fantastic combo, but how many of you guys before tax are running into $169 or $269 for that combo? You throw a Bassinator on there, a Mega Jaws Elite, God, you get into the iReel 2. Now we're talking a $500 combo, $400 combo, $350 combo, when realistically, Royal Legend Pro or this guy right here, the Virus IM6 stainless steel guides with the Skeet Reese icon baitcaster will do you guys fantastic. I'm telling you, it's a tried and true combination. This IM6 technology, we've been using this on the Crixus. We've been using it on the Virus, obviously. We've been using it on the Centron lights. There's so many different combinations of rods. We've been using this IM6 right here. It is hands down one of the best-selling rod blanks in an IM6 ever. We updated it, added some new features, reel seats, grips, guides to make this a new design. It's very subtle, but still staying within a great platform. Topped off with the Skeet Reese icon, $170 to $185. Guys, you're missing it. You're missing it. If you're only shopping just off color for that Royal Legend Pro, you're missing out on a killer combo. Give the Skeet Reese icon a try with that Virus and thank me later. I'm telling you guys, you'll love it. Love it. Fantastic setup. You guys are going to adore it. Now, there's another combination out there that I wanted to tell you guys about and to let you guys know, and that is going to be, let's say price is definitely conflicting and you guys don't want to spend that kind of cash, right? Okay. Well, let's go back and let's take a look at this system. This is another system that's done very well. We're going to share it for you here in just a sec, right here. Let's go here. Here's another combination that I think gets nowhere near the praise that you guys need. Now, this one right here is going to be half of the price of the combos that I was just talking about. Let's go in here and talk about it. So we talked about the Royal Legend Pro. It's a no-brainer. Everybody loves that combo. They love the gear and they love the color. Right. But everybody else said, okay, price is what really drives us. Not always color, price and functionality. Well, we just showed that the Virus with this Skeet Reese icon is definitely going to fall in that same price range. But let's say that's a little bit more, a little rich for your blood this weekend and you don't want to spend that. Here's another great combo that gets missed a lot right here, guys. And it is the Spartacus 2 twin tip. This is a stupid great system, whether you get it in the spinning or the bait casting, guys, and you're coming in at the $99 to $105 price range. You get them in medium light, medium heavy, both spinning, bait casting, guys. Now you're saving yourselves about $75 to $80 and getting a great, still very well packed combination. You guys are going to love this system. It's also rocking a fantastic, I'm talking, this thing's a dog as far as a bulldog goes. When you guys get in there and you're pulling things out of the trees, comes with an extra tip too. So you almost have an insurance policy to where if somehow you do break it, whether it's in through handling, car door, ceiling fan, or you have a mishap and you dropped it and you actually scored the blanket, the next time you set the hook, it breaks, because that's usually how they break, guys, is some kind of an impact or mishandling. That's 90% of the failures that ever happen out there is because of mishandling, even though you didn't see it happen or anything like that. Like, for instance, on MLF or BASS, you watch those guys, they'll catch a fish and they'll drop that rod and you hear it go and hit the side of the gunnel of the boat. That right there, potentially in a very high quality rod, can lead to a flaw, which will eventually lead to a failure in the rod. It wasn't the rod's fault. It was mishandling of the rod. High sticking, things to that nature. That's not good. So always pay attention to that. But back to the main focus, guys. $100, $95 to $100 price range for the Spartacus 2. This guy right here is a freaking dog, a workhorse, a monster for $100 combo, guys. You're going to have a hard time beating this combo hand over foot. Absolutely fantastic, guys. So I hope that, how light can that cast? Okay, well, so let's get into it. Let's take a look at if you're getting into light casting, then we're going to want to talk about spinning. Okay. So let's go into your Spartacus 2 twin tip you have a medium light. Okay. So you're going to get down to like 1/4 ounce. Okay. You can do pretty decent with a 2000 series reel on a 1/4 ounce on that medium light for $100. Especially when you're rocking like 6 to 10 pound line, anywhere between 6 to 10 pound tripolymer or fluorocarbon or finesse braid, you're really going to do very good. Now, if you're getting down to like 1/16 of an ounce or 1/32 and things like that, that's where you start to get into different combos and different animals. And again, you guys are going to be able to grab, I thought I had it sitting here right here, but kestrels, spin finesse or baitcaster. So that's what you're looking at. But for your main world of $100 combo, you're going to be hard freaking pressed to beat the Spartacus 2 combos, guys. Fantastic stuff. Absolutely awesome. And then you can pimp them out too. That's the other thing about a lot of these different things out there is, let's say at the time that you purchase some of these combos, like, well, I only have this much gravy for this product or this much gravy for that product. You guys can always later on, a couple weeks down the road, hit up places like Spool Speed or Amazon. And if you want to pimp out the handles, you want to upgrade bearings, you want to go to ceramic, you want to do anything like that. I mean, there's a lot of different options out there that you can take some of your more economical combos, boom, right? And start to really make them a little bit more sweeter as you want to. Maybe it's just like you buy the car and then down the road, you're going to put rims on it. Well, you bought the car. Well, maybe you want to put one of these fancy carbon fiber handles with these awesome aluminum, high fully loaded ceramic bearing reels, or you want to just put ceramic bearings and everything else. There is a lot, Boca bearings, but I got to go. I'll tell you right now, there's a lot of good brands out there, but the one I choose when I'm going to pimp out a reel, I got to tell you, you guys got to hit up Scott at Spool Speed, get your handles, get your bearings, lots of other different things out there, guys. So you can definitely take advantage and pick up affordable reels that are still high quality and use them tomorrow and catch awesome fish right out of the gate, guys, and do very well, and they're going to do good for you. But if you want to throw a little bit more scratch at them down the road to make them that much sweeter, hit up guys like Scott over at Spool Speed. Tell them AJ sent you and make them even sweeter. So, guys, you can take a very awesome combo like the Spartacus, like the Skeet Reese Icon, the Royal Legend Pro, or some of the other combos that we have listed in there, Centron Light. Get into your kestrels, get into your Zephyr combos, and then down the road, if you wanted to, trick them out however you see fit, whether it's knobs, handles, spools, or bearings. There's all kinds of different things you can do to make them that much nicer. You don't have to do it right out of the gate. You can definitely make it last and do good. So, guys, check that out. Right now, KastKing.com, we got the Family Fishing Fun sale going on. Whether it's the Royal Legend Pro that steals the show, you want to go ahead and take my advice and grab that Skeet Reese Icon on the Virus rod, definitely do it. Throw that discount code for 10% off, AJWKK at checkout, and get hooked up, guys. So that's what I'm telling you guys about, is combos that get missed. And I'm telling you right now, the combo shootout right there. Let me know what you guys think before I sign off. If you guys were going to buy a combo right now after this show, is that purple still winning for you? Or maybe that aluminum frame in that Skeet Reese with a little bit more subtle attributes of the Virus rod? Let me know in the comment section. Which one do you guys think might be your next combo? Still going to rock that Royal Legend Pro? Or are you going to give the Skeet Reese Icon a try? Let me know in the comments. I want to know. Let's see what we got, guys. Tell me. If you guys had $180 to spend right now, what are you thinking? What's your combo? Me? I know I love that Royal Legend Pro, but truthfully, I like the Icon reel a little more, and I really like that Virus rod. So if I had to sit there, and this will be 100% truth, I swear on my life, swear, if may I burn and downstairs if I'm lying, strike me dead tomorrow if I was going fishing and I had to pick the Royal Legend Pro combo over the Skeet Reese Icon on the Virus combo, I'm going with the Skeet Reese Icon Virus. That's my preferred system. That's where I'm going. Guys, there's nothing absolutely wrong with that Royal Legend Pro. I love it and I use it. I've got quite a few of them, but I really think you guys are sleeping on that Skeet Reese Icon reel on a Virus rod if you're not pulling the trigger on that. And if I need that Visa card, AJ, I tell you what, we should rename it the Virus card. not the Visa card. It's a fantastic combo, guys. So definitely check it out. Get it and check it out and give it a try. Do the Pepsi challenge. Do a video. Maybe that should be a great video for you guys out there that have a YouTube channel that are using KastKing products. Get you a Royal Legend Pro rod, Royal Legend Pro reel, then get you a Skeet Reese Icon and a Virus rod and do a shootout on what you guys think. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to make a comparison, the Skeet Reese Icon versus the Royal Legend Pro. I think next time I go fishing, those are the only rods I'm going to take and do a shootout on those. Just might have to do it, guys. My boat should be done either this weekend or next. Oh, can't wait. Got to go break that new outboard in, and then I'll do the unveiling, guys. That's going to do it for me, guys. Definitely check it out. Go to KastKing.com. Use that AJWKK at checkout. Save yourself 10%. But check out the Family Fun Fishing Sales event that's going on to the end of the month. Great time to buy going into Father's Day for grads. Things like that. If you guys missed out on Mother's Day, maybe a late Mother's Day gift, there's all kinds of great stuff going on, from apparel, sunglasses, line, combos like we talked about tonight. We've got the Kestrel combo on there. Such a great system. And that gentleman was talking about what can you throw. That's another shootout to talk about right there in the ultralight world. Yeah. The Royal Legend Pro's got some ultralights. It's got some small reels. The Virus with the Skeet Reese Icon, that can get down there a little bit. And maybe not going to excel in that ultralight world. I think the Royal Legend Pro's got it beat. But the Kestrel combos are going to beat the tar off of them Royal Legend Pros when we're talking finesse fishing, super ultralight stuff. But the Royal Legend Pro will compete. Skeet Reese will be back there. But the Kestrel is just going to blow them away. So that's definitely a shootout to have right there. And I'm going to have to go with that Kestrel in the ultralight world, or in the bait finesse system world, or the spin finesse system world. But when it goes to just standard duty bass fighting challenges right there, man, it's going to be a hard war between that Skeet Reese combo and that Royal Legend Pro. And you guys say price definitely dictates why you're doing it. If you haven't pulled the trigger on the Skeet Reese Icon with the Virus, you're sleeping on it. You're sleeping on it. You're letting that purple get the best of you guys. All right, that's going to do it for me, guys. If you guys aren't following us right here on Facebook, smash that subscribe, that follow, click it, turn on notifications. Same thing with YouTube. Also, don't forget about KastKing USA on Instagram or KastKing Community. And the same goes for TikTok, KastKing USA, guys. And check out the TikTok shop on KastKing USA. It is fantastic. It's killer. You're going to love it. And when Hunter goes live on that TikTok shop, dude, you never know what's going down. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Thank you very much. If you guys see, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I got to post this from my boy, Rashawn. Why? Because I love Rashawn. He's such a good guy. But I love all you guys. But Rashawn, another giveaway coming soon. If get to 1,000 on YouTube, might be crazy, guys. Okay. So, guys, got to pump it before you guys go. Jump over to Rashawn. Check out Rashawn's page. Give him a follow. Give him a subscribe. Get that up there. And maybe I'll have Rashawn on to help promote that new giveaway that'll be coming up if he hits those numbers. Rashawn's such a cool cat. So definitely check that out. I'd mentioned Spool Speed, guys. Spool Speed bearings, so much great product. Check out Scott. If you do, let Scott know. Give it on the website. Go to spoolspeeds.com. Type in KastKing in the search engine. It'll show up all the different bearings for the different reels. There's a whole lot of bearings out there that fit reels that aren't listed on the site, and Scott is working on getting those. Great products from knobs to reel handles to bearings that are going to just take your awesome KastKing reel to another level. Those ceramic bearings are insane when you install them. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Will we see ceramic bearings in the future from KastKing? You never know. Maybe a little marriage could happen with Spool Speed and KastKing. I don't know, but I know Scott loves this. We love Scott. Definitely check him out. Little plug for him for right there. Get him, check it out. Let him know AJ sent you. He'll take care of you. It's a great job right there. But guys, that's going to do it for me. Thank you for tuning in. Get you a Royal Legend Pro combo. Get you a Kestrel combo. But don't forget to get that Skeet Reese, that guy right there, combo with the Virus rod. Thank me later. I love my Skeet Reese reels, from drop shot to flipping, Texas rig, Carolina rig especially, to power shotting. I power shot with my Skeet Reese stuff like crazy. Definitely a workhorse. If you guys are looking for a workhorse combo, you're sleeping on that Virus with Skeet Reese. All right, guys, I'm out. Before I let you guys go, just to show you, look at this, okay? Like $260, $270 combo, Skeet Reese. Okay. Another one right here. This is my this is going to be my drop shot combo right here. This guy right here, about another $270 combo right here, $280. That's my drop shot combo for finesse. primarily. This is my main duty stuff when I'm on the bass boat. And then, of course, my power shot. What is it? Skeet Reese icon. You guys have watched me live a million times to use that Skeet Reese. Dude, I'm telling you, for $100 reel, you can't beat it. And then, of course, you stick that on the Virus rod. Dang, dude. Yes, the love today is for that Skeet Reese on the Virus. But, of course, you can't go wrong with that. With that Roll Legend Pro. They're just out of stock. But, oh, well. All right, guys. I'm out. We'll see you later. You guys have a good one. You want it for free? Well, so do I. Who doesn't want stuff for free? But I'll tell you what I want more. I want the opportunity to earn it. So you know what? Get out there and earn them combos, guys, and enjoy life. It's that much sweeter. I'm out of here. You guys have a great night. Booyah!